Why does Paul look so much older after breaking up with Debbie? In fact, Debbie caused him to lose three important things. Debbie kept complaining to Paul about what Nolan had done, but Paul was mentally absent, his brows tightly furrowed. He looked as if he had aged by more than a decade. Even after standing up, his once straight back had become hunched like an elderly man's. Why did this happen? First, before Nolan returned to Earth, Paul suggested that he and Debbie sell their respective houses and later buy a larger villa together for their future life. After some hesitation, Debbie agreed to the proposal. He had even already sold his house, especially since he had moved into Debbie's home before Mark left Earth. However, after Nolan returned, Debbie still couldn't let him go and even followed him to an alien planet. As a result, Paul is now essentially homeless. Secondly, although Paul truly loves Debbie, they are still co-workers and can see each other just by looking up during work. But after the breakup, this seriously affects his work efficiency, and he even gets distracted when Debbie speaks. Therefore, Paul is very likely to lose his current career. Most importantly, Paul was already somewhat afraid of Mark and Oliver, who possess superpowers. In addition, after returning to Earth, Nolan kept asking around about Paul. He is very jealous. So Paul is likely to remain constantly anxious, fearing that Nolan will retaliate against him for dating Debbie. Who do you think is more suitable for Debbie, Paul, or Nolan?